G'day guys, my name's Andrew. I'm just going to be here today to translate a lot of the Tagalog words that's going to be spoken during the DILG press briefing about Vitaly. So, hope you guys enjoy it.
Be taken in later for only these matters. Thank you very much.
And as much as possible, I won't translate a lot of the English stuff. I'll just translate strictly the Tagalog words. And I understand that's a 39-minute long video, so I'll just be very quick with it. Hope you guys enjoy.
So now we will be asking the Russian vlogger Vitaly Zdorovetskiy to come in.
So, yeah, Philippine news is quite known to do English and Tagalog words. Yeah, so it can be quite tricky to get a lot of the context. So I'll try to also explain some context for some words in some places that might be mentioned. So,
Secretary John Vic Remulla will now make a statement.
Cool. Here we go. Starting. Good morning, everyone. This is about Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, 26th of March 2025. I'm just going to also make sure that we drop the volume. So, yeah. So 26th of March 2025. Arrived as a tourist via Cebu Pacific. So he arrived as a tourist from Denzavar. So Cebu Pacific. On the 2nd of April. So he was issued a mission order.
2025 against Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, DOB. March. Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, DOB, March 8, 1992, date of birth. Galing sa Bureau of Immigration.
From the Bureau of Immigration.
Ang mission order po ay nakalagay na recommended noong 2 ng Abril na may sinasabi na ang sinasabing si Vitaly. Ang order po ay nakalagay na recommended.
So there was a mission order that said
noong 2 ng Abril
on the 2nd of April,
sinasabi na
and it's saying that this above stated Vitaly has there's been a filed blotter. I think the way blotter works is basically like a warrant under the PNP, which is the Philippine National Police. Yeah, PNP, so Philippine National Police, the Southern District of the security guard. So I think it's one of the security guards that Vitaly was humiliating on the videos. Yeah, based in BGC Taguig. So it's definitely one of the, they basically filed a complaint in blotter, which is some sort of warrant that can be, I think, yeah, can be used to arrest someone. On the same day. So the Bureau coordinated with CIDG, which is, what does CIDG mean? I think it's like it's like the police, yeah, criminal investigation detection group. So it's basically like detectives of the Philippines to basically just arrest, to get Vitaly in custody.
CIDG main office kasama si Vitaly.
So CIDG main office also.
Dinala siya sa BI Intelligence Office
So brought him to the BI, Bureau of Immigration Intelligence Office,
para mag-conduct ng proper booking procedure
to conduct the proper booking procedure.
capturing of his mugshot.
Capture.
Pagkatapos nun, yung mga BI
And after that,
agents ay in-escort si Vitaly papunta
CIDG agents escorted him,
sa Bureau of Immigration Warden's Facility
brought him to the warden facility,
para sa temporary safekeeping.
temporary safety.
Habang ando doon ay kinundak
So while there,
ng inquest proceedings against him.
so some proceedings against him.
Habang ando doon ay kinundak ng inquest proceedings.
Inquest proceedings. So while they were there,
Sa Abril, ang BI Legal
on the 3rd of April,
Division ay nag-conduct ng inquest proceedings laban kay Vitaly.
proceedings.
Habang yung inquest, si Vitaly kasama ang kanyang abogado
So while the inquest proceedings happened, Vitaly came with his lawyer.
ay umamin
They did admit to guilt,
sa acts of harassment,
Yeah.
and
To acts of
violation
harassment.
peace and safety.
so they did admit to everything.
Sa parehong araw, ang BI
On the same day,
Legal Division ay hinatulan si Vitaly as an unresided
so on the same day, they were able to also accuse. I'm not too sure what the right word, but they actually they carried out the accusations.
as an undesirable
Oh, and they basically marked him as an undesirable alien.
alien. Ayon sa police blotter na
So according to the police blotter,
dinalaga sa Fort Bonifacio
which was in Fort Bonifacio, which is an area within the Philippines,
Station 1 noong Abril 1, security guard mapa stated.
sorry, hang on,
Station 1 noong Abril 1,
the 5th
security
of
guard
April.
mapa stated
So one of the security guards stated
na noong 31 ng Marso,
on the 31st of March,
Vitaly engaged in multiple disruptive and inappropriate acts,
Yep.
including attempting to kiss and grab him, trying to seize his
Yep.
service firearm,
Yep.
taking videos of him without consent, mocking other security guards, and vlogging without a permit in BGC. Also, in Vitaly's latest video in BGC, nakita siyang sumasakay ng
so he was also seen.
patrol motorcycle
He was also seen riding a patrol motorcycle
na walang abiso,
without permission.
tinakot at ininsulto
So he was scaring and insulting
ang isang kababaihan na Pilipina,
one of the Filipino ladies,
nagnakaw
stole
ng ilang bagay katulad
a few things.
ng tsapa,
For example,
sombrero ng isang
hat,
gwardiya,
head of a guard,
electric fan ng isang
electric
restaurant,
fan of a restaurant,
sumakay ng tricycle at ito'y
and rode a tricycle, which is a three-wheeled motorcycle with a sidecar, basically.
ng balos sa isang kalye.
Yeah, and basically just like left it abandoned on the road.
Meron pang mga video na pinapakita na
So there are also videos that are being shown.
hinaharas ang isang Pinoy na instructor
So there's also videos that are being shown of an instructor being harassed
sa Boracay yata
in Boracay
na minumura.
and also being cast or cursed on.
Meron siyang pasnaya na magsabi ng fake reviews
So he also ignited and incited fake reviews to be given, I think, to the instructor.
against a local business
Yeah, against local
at
business.
tumalon sa isang gumagalaw na jeepney na
And also jumped from a moving jeepney,
napakadelikado.
which is very dangerous.
Okay,
Okay.
ito po ay importante sa amin
So this is very important for us
dahil
because
Filipino po pag nabiyahe
because when Filipinos travel
sa ibang bansa,
and when we're in other countries abroad,
ginagalang ang kanilang batas.
so we do try and follow the rules and regulations and laws of that country.
Ang Pilipino po bilang OFW
So when Filipinos are OFW or overseas Filipino workers,
ang most desired sa buong mundo.
so apparently are the most desired in the whole world.
First one to be hired, last one to be fired.
So first one to be hired, last one to be fired. Wow.
Ang Pilipino po pag nabiyahe
So when Filipinos are traveling,
ay bihirang-bihira kasuhan.
are very less likely or very rarely kind of accused or basically be filed complaints against. It's like Kaswan is basically for cases to be put against you
At ginagalang natin ng kanilang batas.
because we do respect a lot of the laws.
Ngayon po may dumating dito
Now, because there has been
isang Ruso na Amerikano
a Russian American,
na hinahamak ang
yeah,
ating pagkatao.
so Russian American tourist that is kind of like abusing or, yeah,
Bilang Pilipino,
abusing the dignity, I'd say, of the Filipinos.
hinahamak ang ating mga batas.
So abusing a lot of our laws and regulations.
Pinapakita namin dito ngayon ng isang video
So we would like to see, we would like to show this
ng
video
Vitaly.
of what he has done in the Philippines. Yep. So he's just going to show the
Everybody, you
video.
could all look at the screens and watch the videos that we have collated for you. Thank you.
So I may need to fast forward some of these stuff because I think you could, well, because maybe there are going to be Tagalog words here, so we could still go through this one.
We are just experiencing some technical difficulties, but later again, may I just remind you that we can have questions given to the Secretary for only the agendas that we would be tackling today.
That's crazy.
Bago tayo magpatuloy,
So before we continue,
add ko rin na yung 5 acts na chinard siya
so the 5 acts that were charged against them
ay ipafile sa Taguig, di ba? Sa Taguig.
are going to be filed in Taguig, which is where he committed them, I think, is also the same place, which is in BGC. Taguig, which is in BGC is in Taguig, sorry.
Substation. Ipafile na. At habang doon siya ay under custody siya na
So while he's there, he's going to be under custody,
Bureau of Immigration as an undesirable alien.
and yeah, where the Bureau of Immigration also marked him as an undesirable alien.
Ngayon, mag-uusap pa ang Bureau of Immigration at CIDG
Now the Bureau of Immigration and CIDG will be talking to each other
kung sa proseso nito.
about the process.
Pero sa akin paningin at
But in my opinion,
ito'y akin lamang,
in my perspective only,
ito'y batas yung sabi ko,
so this is not the law,
ay doon muna siya mananatili sa Bureau of Immigration
so he will just stay in the Bureau of Immigration
Detention Facility sa
detention
Muntinlupa
facility in Muntinlupa, which is a different place altogether.
habang siya'y naghihintay na paglitis sa kanya.
So until he awaits his court case.
Hindi po namin siya i-deport.
So we won't deport him.
Mananagot siya sa batas dito sa Pilipinas.
So he will face all of his charges in the Philippines.
Tapos na po ang mga dayuhan, kaya na lang napastangin ang mga Pilipino.
So gone are the days where the foreigners can abuse the laws of the Philippines and abuse Filipinos.
Ito'y ehemplo
So this is an example
na seryoso tayo
that we are very serious,
na sa sariling bayan natin.
that in our own country
Hindi tayo magpapabasa sa kanila.
we won't allow any abuse.
Okay, papakita niya.
So we're going to show
Show
this
the
now.
video now. Thank you.
So the video will be shown. Oh God, it's Facebook. Why is that Facebook showing? What? Welcome to Philippines, guys. The chats are just openly being seen. No, please. Oh my god. So, that guy is actually speaking a different language. So, the owner of that chat speaks a different language in Philippines. Cebuano. It's interesting. Video's not being
Let's all
shown.
be patient, guys. Thank you.
Bilisan mo, napapahiya na ako dito.
So, hurry up. You're embarrassing me. So that's what he said, and everyone laughed. Because this one's taking a whole lot of time. And also because he's really serious. So it's not a good look. Why is he showing the chat, bro? That's crazy. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. No signal again. Oh.
Okay, sige. Habang hinihintay natin.
Okay, so while we're waiting,
Meron pa tayo isang kaso na tungkol sa mga 8 pulis.
so there's also a case against 8 road cops.
Huli na naghuli na nung Biyernes. Biyernes ba? Tama ba ako?
So I think this might be not connected with Vitaly.
General, paki-report ang nangyari sa mga pulis natin.
So could you report about the cops? I'll still translate.
Nangyari nung April 2, that was a Wednesday,
So this happened on the 2nd of April, which was a Wednesday.
kung saan ang mga DSOU operatives natin from
So some DSU operatives, I don't know,
the Eastern Police District
the Eastern Police District
served ng warrant of arrest against
served the warrant on him,
J. Lee alias Bossing
aka Bossing.
sa isang exclusive na subdivision sa Las Piñas City.
Yeah.
Ito po pagkatapos ng operasyon na
So after the operation,
inaakusa po sila nung Chinese na J. Lee na kanila
so they are being accused of,
hinuli na
so the ones that caught them,
ang mga operatiba ay
the operatives are,
kinuha nila yung pera at mga jewelry
they stole basically the money and jewelry
and other items
and other items.
na nagkakahalaga ng more or less 72 million.
So wow, stole $72 million, million pesos worth of goods were stolen.
Sa
So jewelry, money.
sa ngayon po itong mga operatiba na to ay nakasuhan po natin,
So for now, the operatives, or the cops basically,
napa-inquest natin nung Sabado at sila ngayon ay
so the cops are being accused of
temporarily detained sa
and are being temporarily detained
Las Piñas City Police Station
in Las Piñas Police City District.
Detention facility.
So in the detention facility.
Yung administrative case po naman nila ay atin pong napasa na sa regional.
So the case, the administrative case, has been passed on to the regional
Quarters.
headquarters.
Handa tayo sa video. Daddy?
So he's checking on the video. Come on, Danny. Danny's taking his time with the video.
Oh, yan.
There you
May
go.
volume ba yan?
So you sent Ayana.
Is it
There you
typing?
go.
Thank you.
So volume.
Volume?
It's on mute. It's on mute, bro. Click unmute. Unmute the video.
Ayan, nakita nyo. Kinuha niya ang motor. Tingnan mo ginawa niya dito.
This is that mute button. There we go.
Yung pag-aresto sa kanya.
So this is apparently he said These are the stuff that shown before he was arrested.
Fundamental part of being our responsible citizen. Recently, a Russian blogger made headlines after its actions raised concerns among the public. Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, 33 years old, was taken into custody by the Bureau of Immigration following viral videos showing interruptions deemed inappropriate by many Filipinos in Bonifacio, global city. Authorities, in coordination with the DILG and DILG, acted swiftly to address the matter, reinforcing the government's commitment to public safety and community well-being. While the Philippines remains a welcoming country, immigration officials emphasize that all visitors are expected to observe and respect local customs and laws. Zdorovetskiy is now undergoing legal proceedings, with deportation measures being considered. This serves as a reminder that responsible conduct is essential, wherever you are in the world.
Have you seen the other side? It's fake news.
Ayan, nakita nyo ang mga ilan sa mga ehemplo ng panggagago.
So these are a few of the examples of the stupid stuff that he did,
Ginagawa ni Vitaly.
that Vitaly did.
Si Vitaly, habang nasa likod ko, ay
So Vitaly, well, he is behind me,
bulong pa na sinasabi niya
that he was even whispering,
ay fake news daw
that he was whispering, oh, these are all fake news.
ito.
So what it says on the bottom is, he wants to be famous. Let's make him famous. He wants to be famous, so let's make him famous.
So nakita nyo ang ugali
So there, as you can see,
ni Vitaly na
Vitaly's attitude
pinakita sa ating mga kapwa Pilipino.
that he was showing to our fellow Filipinos.
Gusto rin din namin isaad na wala pong pang-aapi na gagawin sa kanya. Gusto rin din namin isaad na wala pong pang-aapi na gagawin sa kanya.
So we would also like to say that there are no we will not hurt him.
Ilalagay po siya sa regular detention facility
So he will be placed in a regular detention facility
ng Bureau of Immigration.
of the Bureau of Immigration.
Idadaan po sa tamang proseso
So we will put him in the correct due process.
pag-inquest at pag-charge sa kanya.
So during inquest and also accusation, basically just charging the cases.
At kung ano ang kinakain ng regular
And of what all the regular prisoners would eat
na inmate ay siya rin kakainin.
will also be the exact same one that he will be eating.
In other words, no special treatment.
Yeah, in other words, no
Lahat
special.
ng kanyang kaso ay personal sisiguraduhin
So his case, I will personally make sure
na may tapos at ang hustisya ay mabigay.
that it will be finished and justice will be served
Sa ating mga kapwa Pilipino.
to our fellow countrymen. So he will make sure that, well, will personally look after it.
Habang nakaupo ko rito,
So while I'm sitting here,
subject natin sa likod
so the subject that's behind me,
ay nagyayabang pa na sinasabi na fake news daw
so he's even bragging and saying fake news,
ang kanyang ating pinapakita.
which are, yeah, fake news. The videos that were being shown are all fake news.
Siguro hindi na ako para maglitis kung ano talaga yan.
So maybe I won't judge on what those are.
Bahala na siya magpaliwanag sa mga nag-akusa sa kanya at
So he will be the one to explain to all the ones that accused him,
bahala na siyang paliwanag sa mga huwis
and he will just have to explain it to the judges
kung ano talaga ang pinagagawa niya.
on what he's actually truly done.
Pinapakita na natin
We are only showing
dito sa Pilipinas
that in the Philippines
process
that there is due process,
kung sino ka man,
and whoever you are,
bayuhan ka man,
foreigner or not,
na dito bilang bisita,
that you are here as a visitor,
kailangan mo pa rin galangin ang batas ng Pilipinas.
you still need to respect the laws of the Philippines.
Baka may katanungan po.
Maybe you have any questions?
Let me call on first Mr. Alan from GMA DZBB.
So GMA is basically one of the major news networks in the Philippines. Could be equal to maybe like, so yeah, it's just one of the major news networks. So it's GMA and ABS-CBN.
And may I remind our media practitioners here that only 2 questions each so that we can give everybody a chance to ask. Thank you.
Secretary Alan Gatos po from GMA DCWP.
Yeah, so you said Alan from GMA, and DWB is a radio station alongside GMA.
Pwede ho bang pakiulit kung ano-ano lahat yung mga
So could you please repeat all the
kaso na isasampa po
all the charges against Vitaly?
dito sa Russian blogger?
Yeah, against the Russian blogger.
Matapos ho siyang maaresto at
After he was caught.
mamaya na lang yung follow-up.
Yeah, and then I'll follow up later.
Marami siyang, basahin ko yung
So he has a lot.
top reporter.
So he will just read the report.
Vitaly engaged in multiple disruptive and inappropriate acts, including attempting to kiss and grab the security guard, trying to seize his service firearm, taking videos of him without consent, blocking other security guards, and blocking a permit without a permit in BGC. Maliban pa doon, meron siyang harassment
So other than that, he also has harassment
ng mga, nakita niyo yung matandang babae.
of the older lady.
Meron pang isang resort sa Boracay
So there's also that one resort in Boracay
na habang nagtuturo ng
while he was getting some teaching done.
serving ang isang instructor
So there was an instructor that
ay pinagtawanan niya at pinagmumura niya
he was basically laughing and cussing.
pagkatapos para lang ipahiya.
Yeah, just for the sake of embarrassing him.
Ayun ang
Embarrassing him to the
niya
people?
pagkatapos para lang ipahiya sa sariling bayan.
Yeah, just to make him basically an entertainment and embarrass and humiliate him in front of everyone.
Ayun ang ilan sa 5
So there's only a few of the 5
charges na ipapahil laban sa kanya.
charges against him.
It seems, Secretary, na yung mga video na pinakita
So it seems like the videos that were being shown
ay ginagamit niya para dun sa kanyang blog at para for content.
So the videos that were being shown were being used for his vlog and for content.
May babala ho ba kayo sa iba pang mga dayuhan na
So do you have any warnings for any other foreigners
ganito yung mga ginagamit na katatawanan yung mga Pilipino para
that they would be doing similar things, that they're going to be making fun of all the Filipinos
sa kanilang content at
for the sake of the content
pagkakitaan?
and to make a living out of that?
Kaya nga andito tayo ngayon
So that's why we are here today,
para isang babala sa lahat.
so that it becomes a warning to everyone.
Hindi lang Pilipino, hindi lang dayuhan.
So not only Filipinos and not only foreigners.
Ang tao ay ginagalang.
So humans should be respected.
Hindi natin ginagamit yan na pagtawanan para
So we shouldn't use humans as a source of entertainment
pagkakitaan.
and also a source of income.
Ang nangyayari dito kay Vitaly ay magbablog siya ng
So what's happening here with Vitaly is he will vlog some humiliation and just making fun of people,
magbablog siya ng harassment,
and he will vlog the harassment.
kukuha siya ng maraming views
He basically just gets a lot of views,
at pagkakitaan niya.
and that's how he makes money.
Ayun ang pinakamasakit yan.
So that's what hurts the most,
Niloloko tayo.
is we're being duped, or being
Para
duped.
pagkakitaan.
So we're basically just being kind of like duped, so that he can make money out of us because we become the source of entertainment
Gamit ang social media.
through the power of social media.
Babala to sa lahat
So this becomes a clear warning to everyone
na mga gustong ganito pang gawin.
that has any plans on doing something similar.
Huhulihin namin kayo.
We will catch you,
Hindi kami papayag na basusin niyo ang mga Pilipino.
and we won't allow you to humiliate and disrespect any Filipinos,
At lalong-lalo na,
and even more so,
walang exempted sa batas
no exemptions on the
dito sa Pilipinas.
laws of the Philippines.
Next would be Mr. Val from DZRH.
So Val from DZRH, which is I think a radio station.
Secretary Val Gonzales po, DZRH. Paano ho yung magiging proseso bago po siya maipa-deport? Kasi usually,
So what's the process of him being deported?
ang ginagawa lamang ho previously,
Because usually what happens is,
not on the same case,
so previously not on the same case,
pero pagka meron hong mga dayuhan na
but if there's any foreigners
desirable,
undesirable,
ginagawa na ho, pinalalabas na ho siya ng bansa. Meron pa nga yatang iba, ang gobyerno na ho yung
so usually what happens is any foreigners that do these things will just be deported out of the country,
nagbibigay pa ng pamasahe
and sometimes even the government itself gives money
para sa proseso ng deportation niya.
to basically deport these undesirable aliens.
By this time, paano po yung mangyayari?
So this time, what's the difference, and what else are you going to make?
May kaso siya rito, tatapusin ho lahat.
So what are we going to do differently? And the cases against him,
Then follow up.
the cases against him, are we going to finish them? And he's saying yes, we're going to finish them.
How long will this take po?
So how long will this
Hindi mo
take?
malalaman yan.
So he doesn't know when, how long it would take,
Pero tatapusin namin siya.
but we will finish him.
Under custody siya ng Bureau of Immigration
He is under the custody of the Bureau of Immigration
as an undesirable alien
as an undesirable alien
and a flight risk.
and a flight risk.
Para lang matapos na.
So that it's once and for all finished,
Para may ehemplo tayo sa mga ating
that we can make an example out of everyone
mga kababayan.
to our fellow countrymen,
Kita naman natin na mananaig ang batas.
that we can really show that the justice or the rules and laws will be on our side,
Sa mga dayuhan dito.
and
Napakita natin, pakita naman ang matapos na
so that we can really show
sa mga ating mga kababayan. Pakita naman natin na mananaig ang batas laban sa mga dayuhan dito.
So basically, he's saying that so that the laws can really kind of like serve justice against foreigners.
Napakita natin na mga katulad na tao na katulad na Vitaly,
That people like Vitaly,
kailangan pagbayaran ang ginagawa nila.
that they would definitely pay for the things that they do.
Kaya sisiguraduhin ko na
And I will personally make sure
tapusin natin to, lilitis natin to,
that I will make sure that we will definitely finish this one,
at hanggang walang verdict laban.
and we will basically go through until a verdict has been given,
Sa kanya, hindi siya madideport.
that he will not be deported until a verdict has been given.
Dito lang siya sa Pilipinas.
So he will stay completely in the Philippines until a verdict has been given.
Okay. Then my next question. May babala na ho kayong sinabi ho kanina
So you said a warning earlier
dun sa mga foreign vloggers.
about any foreign vloggers.
Ito rin ho ba yung magiging panuntunan na dun sa mga local vloggers?
So would this also serve as a warning and reminder for all the local vloggers
Dahil ho dun sa content nila,
that because of the content that they have,
medyo sumusobra na rin ho sila.
sometimes they do go a bit over the top.
Mga local vloggers, sumusobra na rin ho.
So sometimes they go over the top, and basically cross the line.
Inihahatid na sa kahihiyan ho yung
So sometimes they make an embarrassment.
ibang mga tao na inilalagay nila sa kanilang
Well, marami na
So they become an embarrassment of the society, basically.
kaso katulad si Professor
So there's also been quite a few cases,
Shelo
like the case of the Professor Scheller.
ay nag-file na laban sa mga vloggers.
So there's been a case against the
Ang
vloggers.
content nila ay slanderous. Ayun ay
So there's been a case filed against slanderous vloggers
bagay na sa ibang panahon natin pag-uusapan.
that we will talk about it in a different time.
Pero babala na rin to.
But this definitely serves as a warning.
People have to take responsibility for the content they create. It is not a license to shame or to hurt or to besmirch anyone. A vlog, ang social media,
A vlog in social media.
ay may kakibat na responsable.
So it comes with a responsibility
Responsibilidad kasama sa kanilang pag-post.
alongside you posting it on social.
So, babala na rin ito sa lahat.
So this becomes a clear warning to everyone
Kung gusto nyo pagkakitaan ng katarantaduhan nyo,
that if you're going to earn money from your stupidity,
handa kayo dapat pagbayaran.
you need to face all the consequences.
Before we give our next question, may I just remind Mr. Vitaly to respect the Secretary while he is speaking and not say anything or gesture anything that is out of the ordinary. Thank you so much. So may we call on Mr. Rambo from DZXL.
So DZXL, another radio station?
Rambo na Vice Chair, Secretary.
He's serious.
Napapansin ko habang kayo'y nagsasalita kanina.
So I noticed while you were talking earlier,
Itong kulukoy nito,
so this stupid guy behind you,
iba yung ugali.
so he has a different attitude.
Background check niyo ba, Secretary?
So have you done a background check on him?
Ito ba'y may diferensya sa
So does he have any mental issues?
pag-iisip? Meron ba itong sang kinaaniban? May binabanggit siya kanina, Secretary, paparazzi.
So he just seems kind of like whack. Like he's not in the right state of mind.
Paparazzi. Meron
So he was saying
ba
paparazzi.
siyang ginagayahan? O ano bang
So he's copying someone.
motive? Kasi parang
So what's the motive?
kakaiba yung ugali, pagkakaugali, Secretary.
So he has like a different attitude altogether.
Gusto nyo na lang habang
Secretary.
sa likod ako, minumura ako di ba?
So, well, sorry. So while I've got my back against him, he was actually cussing me out.
So, hindi ko masasabi kung ano nasa isip niya.
So I can't really tell you what is inside his head.
Pero may mga reports na sa ibang bansa
But there have been reports in other countries.
ay persona non grata na siya.
So person non grata, I think he's not welcome
Mga kalokohan na ganito rin ginagawa.
because of stuff that he's done.
Ito yung bagong kultura ng internet.
So this is the new culture of the internet.
Ito yung bagong kultura ng social media.
This is the new culture of social media.
Gagawa ng content para kumita.
So making content to make money,
At tumatawid sila ng linya
and they cross a line.
ng decency and propriety.
So they cross the line against decency and
Propriety.
so being appropriate.
Ngayon, nakita nyo naman. Saan kayo nakakita?
So now you've seen it, and where would you see
Matandang babae.
that even an older lady,
Naras niya.
he's still harassing.
Meron pa siyang ako na tricycle.
So he was even stealing a tricycle.
Meron siyang pag-agaw.
So he was even stealing the cap of the security
Meron
guard.
pa siyang mga yung nagtuturo ng surfboard.
So with the surfing instructor,
Inumura niya.
he was cussing him out.
Hindi pwedeng ganun.
So that should be the
Tama na
case.
yan. Wag dito sa Pilipinas.
Let's stop that one and not in the
So
Philippines.
sa tingin nyo, for the sake of content lang talaga,
So would you say that this is for the sake of content only?
maiba yung content niya dahil
So that his content can be different?
yung iba mayroong content na pagkain,
So some have content about
yung
food,
iba iba-ibang klase.
so food and content
Sa
about
niya,
other things.
kakaiba talagang
So with him, it's very different.
pananakit. Wala siyang
So his one is like hurting.
background na may diferensya sa pag-iisip itong
So he really thinks that he has some mental illness.
kulokoy nito sa likod.
The super guy behind you.
Pero ang tawag dyan, kupal content.
So, he's dubbing it kupal content, which is kupal is like it's like a slang of some sort that means it's like you like a douche. Kupal meaning it's like douche, I would say, like yeah, dumb, stupid, or foolish. It's like you're very like thick-faced. That's what I would translate it. So makupal, which is like you're very, you don't care about anything. Like you're very, yeah. So it's just like stupid content that you're making, and he's dubbing it as like that kind of style content.
Kupal content.
Kupal content. Pinapakita niya pagkakupal niya
So he's just showing you how stupid he is,
para pagkakitaan.
so that he can make money out of it.
Thank you very much. Now we go on to Jesse of ABS-CBN
So now going to Jesse of ABS-CBN, which is one of the
News.
major news networks.
Good morning, Secretary. Jess Cruzat from ABS-CBN News. May I ask if Mr. Vitaly is allowed to speak?
No, not today.
So he's not allowed to speak today.
Only in a formal request.
All right.
So only in a formal
Okay.
course.
But dun po sa video niya,
So in the video that was shown,
lang siya yung nandun. May mga
so he was not the only person there.
kasama pa siya. I think
So he also had other people with him.
the cameraman is a Filipino.
So the cameraman,
Hanapin pa namin yun.
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll try and look for him.
What's the plan of the government for that?
Tactical interrogation pa siya. Para
So he will be tactically interrogated. So I think they'll try and extract information about the cameraman.
makuha namin yung identity ng mga cameraman niya.
Yeah. So he will try and get the identity of the cameraman,
At pati siya,
and including him,
ay Pilipino naman, ay kasama dito sa charge. Dahil cameraman niya.
that he thinks is also Filipino, and there will be charges against him as well.
At pati siya, natingin ko ay Pilipino naman, ay kasama dito sa charge. Dahil enabling siya eh.
Because he is enabling, he's become an accomplice.
In the commission of a crime.
So he enables the crime to be committed.
So next, Secretary, siguro kanina
So next secretary, maybe
nabanggit niyo na yung babala, warning,
maybe you mentioned about the warning,
paalala, reminder sa mga
palala or reminder.
vloggers.
to all the vloggers.
Meron ho ba kayong plano to at least
Do you have any plans that
suggest to our lawmakers na gumawa
that you would like to suggest to our lawmakers?
ng specific law
So do you have any plans on suggesting a specific
na
law
magta-tighten or magiging more strict when it comes to
that will tighten or make things more strict
these vloggers,
towards these vloggers,
foreign or local vloggers?
foreign or local vloggers?
Dapat yan ng cyber libel
So cyber libel should be
crime natin ay modified pa.
modified.
Nasuggest namin sa mga lawmakers to
So we will suggest to the lawmakers
na susunod na kongreso
in the next Congress
pwedeng ihigpitan pa nila ang
that we can tighten
batas laban dito
the laws against cyber libel
at hindi liberal masyadong hindi
and not too liberated
conservative masyado ang interpretation.
and not too conservative on the interpretation.
Dapat to kung pakitang at the expense of others,
So we need to show that at the expense of others
at the expense of Filipinos,
and at the expense of Filipinos
everyone's dignity,
and everyone's dignity,
pinagkakitaan nila.
that they're making money out of them,
Ay, dapat panagutan naman nila.
that they should definitely face the charges.
Let us now go to Can Conor of TV5. Sorry if I mispronounced your name wrong, dear.
TV5 is also another major channel.
Dun po muna kay Vitaly. Meron po
So let's go back to Vitaly.
ba siyang history na parang kumbaga pang ilang bansa na po ba na ginagawa
Does he have a history of the number of countries that
itong mga ganitong content?
he's done content like this?
Bakit po kaya na-tolerate na ulit-ulit or
So is there a number of countries that he's done this one? And yeah, I think she's asking for a list.
target niya ba talaga yung Philippines?
Or that he's targeted Philippines basically.
Ang balita namin meron, pero
So from what we've gathered, there is,
hindi pa namin nakita yung buong archive niya.
but we haven't seen his full archive yet.
Pero ang balita namin meron, pero hindi pa
But we believe that there is,
confirmed yun.
but we need to confirm that one
Pero
first.
dito, nakuha ko yung complaint ng alas 10 ng umaga.
So I got the complaint at 10 o'clock in the morning.
By 1 p.m. yata, or something yan, in 3 hours.
Yeah, but basically by 1 o'clock,
Huli kagad siya ni
he was caught.
General Torre ng CIDG.
So General Torre of the CIDG immediately caught him
At nahuli siya sa Conrad Hotel.
at the Conrad Hotel.
Doon nakatira sa napakamahal na hotel.
So at a very expensive hotel.
Kung saan magkano yun siguro mga 15,000, 20,000 a night.
So around 15 to 20,000 pesos a night, which is quite expensive.
Ang bayad niya. So lahat yan, paano mo babayaran yan?
So all that, how would you be able to pay
Diba? Kung di mo pinagkakitaan ang kahihiyan ng Pilipinas.
if you're not making money out of the abuse and disrespect against Filipinos?
Ayun ang pinakamasakit yan.
That's what hurts the most.
Doon naman po sa 8 na cops po, yung sa
So they're on the 8 road cops.
EPD.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it okay, Secretary?
Yeah,
At
so
meron na po bang update dun sa pang-Sham na hinahanap pa po yata?
are there any updates on the 9?
At large pa rin.
The 9.
At present, at large pa rin po yung team leader ng District Special Operations
So basically, team leaders are still at large.
Group. At large pa rin, si Major
So I think they're still on the run.
Villas, at large pa rin siya, and patuloy pa rin natin pinaghahanap lang.
So we're still continuing to look for them.
Yes, actually hindi siya kasama doon sa actual operation.
So he wasn't part of the actual operation.
That's why what we did was we immediately arrested those who were involved
So what we did is we immediately arrested those who were involved
sa operation na yon.
in that particular operation.
Major Villas, yung team leader, wala talaga siya doon.
So the team leader wasn't part of it.
He went on AWOL. That's why
So he was on our roll, which is a term in Philippines, which means absence without leave, or he basically just didn't show up,
we're still looking for him.
and we're still looking for
The
him.
appropriate charges will be
Appropriate charge.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much.
Cool,
Now
thank
we
you.
go on Andrea from Billionario.
Don't know what that
No
is,
question?
but I think it's Andrea from the channel Billionario.
Okay. Sec, just a few more. Third, Malonzo from Sunstar.
Sunstar, which is newspaper.
No questions?
No questions.
Sir, good morning. Sir, nakikita ba natin na itong dahil
Sir, can we see?
yung mga doon po ako sa 8 cops na involved dun
So I think she's saying about the 8 cops
incident.
that are involved in robbery.
Nakikita ba natin na ito ay sindikato na ba silang maituturing? Kasi
So can we call them a syndicate
nagkaroon na sila ng kaso before.
because they've had a case before,
Bakit ngayon nakabalik sila sa serbisyo o
and how have they been able to come back to work?
sa serbisyo pa sila? Bakit nasa
Service.
serbisyo pa sila? And nabuo ulit sila
And they've been basically formed again
para lang gumawa ng isa pang ganitong
in order to do something like this.
sindikato ba, sir? Nakikita na ba natin na
So-
sindikato sila?
Hindi
So are they a syndicate already?
sindikato because during the background investigation, although may mga iba-iba sila mga cases, pero
So I think I won't translate this one too much, but they're basically just saying that although they have different cases, but I think they're not a syndicate, which is a term in Philippines that they kind of say that you're kind of like against everyone of some sort.
wala pang actually only from the 8 suspect, ma'am, actually there are only 4 na may talagang admin case and wala pang finality yung kanilang
So no finality yet on the cases.
mga cases, sir.
Matagal na sila magkakilala, sir? O na magkasama-sama na
So
sila?
have they known each other for quite some time?
Ma'am, assigned sa Mandaluyong City Police Station.
Magkakasama
all
sila,
met-
sir? Silang 8?
Not necessarily.
They all met in Mandaluyong.
Nakasama sila.
So they were just there.
Thank you very much. Miss Leah Ilagan from UNTV.
So UNTV, which is another major channel.
Morning, sir. Sir, nakita na ba natin kung sino talaga yung nagputos dito sa 8 pulis na isa
So I think this is still on the cops. She's asking if we know who became the mastermind
gawa yung operasyon? Sino
of the whole operation,
ng kanilang
who
operation?
signed the operation, who signed off the
Yes, ma'am.
operation.
Actually, yung nangyari po ito nung 3:30 ng April 2, ano?
Actually, what happened was this happened on 3:30 on the 3rd of April
So immediately, nung yung sinubmit nilang report sa atin,
when they
we
submitted the
served
report.
warrant of arrest against Mr. Gili, the Chinese national. And based from that report, nakita rin natin na
So we also
yung,
saw
nag-serve sila ng warrant of arrest for violation of illegal possession of firearms. And doon sa report nila,
on that report.
duda na sir dahil nakalagay doon, allegedly, they were bribed. Nagbibigay, nag-offer yung Chinese ng
So in the report already said that they
yung
were
warrant of arrest na sinerve nila, available ng 200,000. So based from there, we immediately directed the Eastern Police District to conduct investigation.
so it just looks
Instantly,
fishy.
they were placed on restricted custody. Idinisarmahan natin agad yan. And nakita natin na maraming violations. And one is, wala silang body-worn camera, which is very, very...
So they didn't wear a body
Talaga ng korte
camera.
yun. Yung kanilang pre-coordination, hindi rin maayos.
So the pre-coordination
Insurance
wasn't done
was
right.
only signed
So it was just
by the
signed.
team leader, yung DSOU,
Team
Major Cuballes. So doon pa lang lumalabas na silang yung pumirma ng pre-operations clearance.
So I think they basically just signed off there.
Deputy District Director of Operations of the Eastern Police District. So doon pa lang makikita natin marami ng violation. And worst thing na nangyari, yung hinuli nila, hindi pa yun yung totoong Mr. Gili.
Oh,
Already mistaken identity.
so
Because
that wasn't even the right
Mr. Gili was
Mr.
already
Gili.
arrested by CIDG on March 9,
So
2020.
they just put someone there in the report.
Sir, sa nangyaring to, kinasuhan nyo na yung 8, may isa pang hinahanap yung team leader, kumbinsi, di ba?
So you basically just charged the case against the age. Are you convinced
Philippine National Police na talagang pagnanakaw lang ang
that it's only theft?
itong mga pulis na ito.
Naniniwala po kami na pag nanakaw talaga yun, dahil yung
So it's
service
only
warrant, guys lang talaga yun, disguise lang yun,
So
para
the
sa
war-
justify yung presence nila.
So the warrant was
Ang
just to
natin,
justify the
ultimate
presence.
motive is pagnanakaw po talaga.
So it's the actual motive
Naman
is
yung
just to
family
steal.
nung hinuli nila at may mga nawawalang mga mamahaling relo gaya ng Audemars, Rolex.
So there were
bar.
a lot of luxury watches that
Sinabi
were
nung
lost.
pamilya na gusto daw po nilang maisole.
So they would like to
ngayon,
return them.
hinahanap pa po ba tayo na posibleng pinaglagyan pulis na ito? May nabanggit ba sila
Are there
sir,
any
na
possible-
isole itong mga pera at mga
Yeah, would they like to return them?
During the investigation, ma'am, they are mum about it. Actually,
So they're not
para
saying
sa
anything.
statement sinasabi nila, but on the part of NCRPO and Eastern Police District, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po yung effort natin para ma-recover natin lahat na alleged na nawawalan mga items and pera, ma'am.
So they would like to recover all
The
the
last
items.
question now would now be coming from Miss Kim of
So
327.
Final question?
Okay, unahin po muna natin si Miss Kim and then we could ask for the last question. Thank you, ma'am.
Kim, sir, from A to Z, Channel 11. So, sir, sa ngayon, sir, yung ating, ano ngayon, sir, sino ngayon, sir, tumatayo? Bakit, sir, nasibak din yung ating district director ng Eastern
So he's still asking about the case against the 8 road cops. Who's going to stand?
Police District? Ano po ba yung kinalaman po, or ano po ba ito, command responsibility, at ano pa, sir, yung ginagawa po? Lahat po ba ng DSOU as in nasibak lahat? At even
So,
though the personnel,
all the cops being kicked
walang
out?
any connections to them, other personnel, sir, na madadamay po. Thank you,
So
sir.
any personnel that are going to be kind of tagged along this case?
Okay, yes sir. Actually, sa mga ganitong pagkakataon, it is actually an SOP sa PNP
So in this case, it's SOP by the PNP
to relieve the commander.
to relieve the commander.
To while the investigation is ongoing.
So
I'd like to inform everybody that
basically, to relieve the commander while the investigation is happening.
based from the directive of our regional director, the whole DSOU of EPD was already dissolved. Nirelieve po natin lahat yun. And,
So we've relieved them against it.
being accounted every day, tinitingnan natin. And yun
So
po,
she can't every day.
nag-dissolve lahat yun. And yung kay General Tulyaw naman, administrative relief po yun.
So on General Tuyo, it's administrative relief.
Because remember, we already filed the criminal cases. But on
So the criminal cases were filed against them
criminal
already.
administrative cases, tinitingnan po natin, sir, kung hanggang saan yung liability.
One more question from GMA 7.
I think I'll try and skip.
Payaso, sir, from the Philippine Star.
Okay, Philippine Star.
Secretary, although eight police lang itong involved, pero
So I might just skip all this because I mean the whole point of this video is for Vitaly.
DILG, giging nila. And ano, masasabi ba,
26,000 personnel ng PNP ay mababait na tao.
Policehan, salamat po, ay hindi ganito yung pagtingin ninyo sa, na we know na kauupo nyo lang, so ano, masasabi ba natin na generally ay hindi ganito yung pagtingin ninyo sa kapulishan?
So
Salamat. Kung mahuli ang gagawin nila, and kahit we know na kauupo nyo lang, so
she's saying that you, like this guy, Secretary Remulia, has just started serving.
ano, masasabi ba natin na
Can you say that?
generally ay hindi ganito yung pagtingin ninyo sa
So generally, is this not what you normally see
kapulishan?
to all the police?
Salamat po.
99% ng 226,000 personnel ng PNP
So these 226,000 personnel PNP
ay mababait na tao.
are good people.
Sila'y tapat sa tungkulin,
So they're very loyal,
sila'y nanilbihan ng mahusay.
and they basically
Pero
just,
sa 1% na yan, katulad ng 29 na pinakulong namin ng January,
so these are 1%.
katulad dito, ay makikita natin na kahit saan naman, kahit na ang PNP, hindi siya perfectong organization.
Position that it's
Meron
not perfect
laging mga
organization.
lihis sa mga katungkulan at araw-araw hinahanap namin sila at unti-unti namin kinukuha.
So every day we try and look
Dito
for
ay
them.
gumagawa kami ng moral hazard sa lahat ng
So I think this is mainly
sa Filipino, suhol.
If ever
okay. So let's just jump straight to this.
The last secretary from GMA7.
Secretary Cruz po.
I think this is about Vitaly.
Going back kay Vitaly,
Thank
if ever sir, yung binanggit yung 5 cases niya, paano po pag nakapinayagan siya mag-bail? Paano po?
So, on the 5 cases that you mentioned, you mentioned about a bail.
Po natin i-monitor yung kanyang activities.
So, are we going to monitor the activities once he posts bail?
Sa ngayon, under
For now,
restrictive custody siya ng
he's under restrictive custody
Bureau of Immigration.
on the Bureau of Immigration.
So, under legal custody siya ng PNP.
So he's under legal custody of the Philippine National Police.
Kaso, pero under restrictive custody ng Bureau of Immigration.
So he's also under restrictive custody of the Bureau of Immigration.
So habang walang
So as long as there's no hearing,
doon lang siya muna
he will just sit idle,
kasama ang Bureau of Immigration
and he will just sit idle with the Bureau of Immigration
as an undesirable alien.
as an undesirable alien.
So kahit legally pwede siyang mag-bail.
So legally he can post bail.
Yes, may batas kasi ang Bureau of Immigration na
So yes, he can post bail,
pwede sila mag-hold na kahit sinong undesirable alien.
but there is a rule by the Bureau of Immigration that they can hold illegal aliens or basically undesirable aliens.
If the secretary has closing statements, one more question, secretary, if you would allow.
Okay, nako. Wala.
So you say no. But I can't hear the question.
Wala.
You're just saying no? None?
Wala kaming information sa ganung lugar. Ito
So he's just saying that he doesn't have any information on that place?
tingin ko, mga rogue cops ang talaga na
Oh, I think
sila-sila
it's about the
sila
other case.
kung anong gagawin. Go, 1,030 cases, i-process namin to. Pero ito, imamadali namin to kasi tayo naubos namin ang backlog ng buong napungkong. Pero ito, imamadali namin to kasi of particular importance. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagdalo dito.
So thank you all for coming.
Gusto na namin pakita sa lahat.
So we'd like to show everyone
Parehas ang batas dito sa Pilipinas.
that the laws in Philippines are the same.
Sa katagal-tagalan ng panahon ay meron
That in the longest of time
tayong tinitignan na
that we see
dayuhan ng andyan ay nakatingala tayo.
that whenever there's a foreigner that we tend to be amazed.
Na kahit binabastos tayo ay tinatanggap lang.
That even though we're being abused and disrespected by foreigners, we allow it.
Kung nakita niyo yung mga security guard,
As you could have seen in the videos, the security
kung
guards,
nakita niyo yung mga katandaan,
even that old lady,
pag hinaharas sila ng dayuhan,
that while they're being harassed and disrespected by the foreigners,
ngiti-ngiti lang sila.
so they just smile and awkwardly, sheepishly smile,
Parang wala silang
like it was nothing,
magawa.
like they couldn't do anything.
May mensahe na kahit sino pa man sila,
So this is a clear message that whoever they may be,
ay may batas na nasa likod nila.
that there is a law that will help them
Andyan dyan
and keep them safe.
ang ating mga pulis, andyan dyan
And there are, like, we do have our
ang
police
Bureau of Immigration.
and the Bureau of Immigration.
Kahit sino ka man
Whoever you are,
ay may pagbabayaran ka
that you will pay for it,
sa lumihis ka sa batas.
as long as you, if you slide off and break rules,
Maraming salamat, magandang
yeah, that the laws will catch you. And we'd like to thank you. Yeah, we'd like to thank you all.
Thank you so much, secretary.
Yeah. There you go. So that's that one. And I'd like to just review if this is roughly the same. Because I think this is all roughly the same.
bagay katulad ng disguise lang yun.
Yeah, so it's all the same. There we go. Perfect. So I hope that you like that video. Comment down below if you do want any more other videos that need to be translated. I'd be more than happy to join and basically help out with all the translations out there. Leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe. Feel free to do all that wonderful stuff. Thank you. Bye-bye.